Okay, that works. So, good evening. How's it going? We're going to continue our playthrough of Alpha Protocol. When we last left off, Michael Thornton had made contact with his asset in Moscow. Got some news about an asset, potential asset. So let's check the computer. Okay, cool. I have access to his black market connections now. Let's see. Let's buy that. How's my... Okay, looking good. Looking good. Looking good. Okay, I actually didn't miss this last night, so we're gonna fucking buy that. I'm gonna buy like 4 more of these too. Actually, we'll buy 2 more. Okay. So that's squared away. Okay. Let's select arm guards. Yeah. Yeah, I want to give that damage reduction. Let's do the printed circuitry. Good, good. Oh, I got fucking gadgets out the ass apparently. 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do... So I got 10 radio mimics. Right there. You know what? I might... How many shock traps I got? Let's go buy 2 more shock traps. Now I've got fucking double of everything. That sweater he's rocking is clean though. I gotta fucking give him props on that. I like that shit. Let's do shock traps. 10. Let's go 12 on those, and we got 12 of those, so we're good.
Tragedy was averted today when an assassination attempt on Taiwanese President Ronald Sung proved unsuccessful.
What the fuck? The night is so beautiful. Who the fuck said that? Oh, what's this? Oh.
Probably didn't need to take his glass eye as a trophy, but yours are so passé.
Oh, that's Nasri's glass eye. Whoops. I found it. I guess I did take it with me, even though I didn't kill him. I fucking kept him alive. Alright, where are we gonna go? Yeah, let's go to his yacht. Okay. Lieutenant for the Russian mob, Lazo, is throwing a party on his yacht in Moscow. Board the yacht and find out what he knows about the missiles and their destination. Becomes hostile, deal with him as necessary, and search his yacht for intel. A man formerly in Lazo's employ suggests you disrupt the entertainment center to pull the guards out of their patrols. Intercept an email called attention for an electronic account accessible only from Lazo's laptop. I'm gonna enjoy this mission because the Russian mob, the Bratva, they are an extension of Russian intelligence. So a lot of those guys, the shot callers, are former KGB, and they operate with the Kremlin say so. So yeah, I'm about to kill a lot of fucking Russian assholes here, and I'm down with it. Not taking these fucking dudes alive, that's for fucking sure. Damn, I traveled a bit. St. Petersburg is not close to Moscow. Damn, one man Zodiac? Damn, he's skilled. One man Zodiac crew. Fucking go Michael Thornton. See if I can,
I'm here. Now to find Lazo.
Yeah, fuck that dude. Let's see if this guy turns towards me or not. No, I don't care. Go ahead and turn towards me, dude. I'll kill you. Fuck you.
I heard something.
Oh, money. Oh! Come on, come on. Come on, motherfucker. Come on, bitch. Fuck you. He's dead. Anyone else? Alrighty, looks like they go this way.
Lazo, you're so crazy.
There's somebody here to kill. Nice. Fuck yeah. I'm not gonna kill the prostitute. I'll leave her be. She's clearly coked out of her mind, so. Cool. Yeah, she's clearly coked out. Let's go over here and kill this guy. Oh, I'll choke her out. I'll just leave her be.
Ha! Breaker's history. I'm the big man in Moscow. You wait.
I'll kick him in a minute. Yeah, she's coked out of her mind.
The night is so beautiful.
I could kill this guy real quick. Oh, now they're fucking waking up. Already hacked the computer. Anything in here I need to fucking get? Did they hack another computer? Alright, hack that computer. Please, I'm alive. I don't care. Oh, that's a below that. Never mind. T22. Excuse me.
Lazo has been terminated. Move out.
He's gonna have a magazine in his shit, I don't think.
What the hell's going on here?
What are you doing?
I got covered.
Wanna play a game? I mean, I guess y'all want revenge for when I killed your dad. Try one more. If this doesn't work, I swear.
What, nothing to say? I'm getting tired of your attitude. Gonna tell me what you and your friends were doing here, or do I have to beat it out of you? You're just a kid, so I'm willing to let this go, but you keep pushing it.
Mike, are you still there?
I'm here.
Someone was jamming the frequency. Are you all right?
Yeah, I think so.
Talk about convenient bedfellows, honestly. Because I killed G22, then they helped me save Ronald Sung, and then now killing them again, but I spared their asset there. Intelligence revealed that a lieutenant for the Russian mob, Lazo, was throwing a party on his yacht in Moscow. There's an inconsistency there because the mission timestamp said St. Petersburg, which is, if I remember my geography correctly, south and to the west. So, and it's not just like it's not an adjacent town either. It's some considerable distance. So I feel like the writers didn't get that. That's writing technical advice there. Consistency and continuity. There might be a source concerning the Halbech missiles. Agent Thornton boarded the yacht to find out what Lazo knew about the missiles at their destination. When Lazo was encountered, however, he attacked Agent Thornton immediately. I kind of went in there and just fucking killed him, but after dealing with Lazo, Agent Thornton made his way up to the upper decks, encountering resistance from a terrorist group known as G22, who were after the same information. Agent Thornton made his way to Lazo's computer system and downloaded an IP address for Lazo's boss. As he was completing the download, he encountered a G22 team led by a mute teenage girl. She refused to identify herself and attacked. Tipped off by an informant, Thornton located Lazo's computer and gained access to the account information it held. Cash deposit, Agent Thornton. Thornton defeated the enemy Agent Sis, then attempted to reason her. She refused to speak, but gave Thornton a locket and vanished. Effects: Sis and G22 still alive, potential enemies. Effect: repercussions from G22.
What's up with the connection? Looks like something's interfering with the transmission. Or Albatross. It's been a while since Taipei. I ran into a little friend of yours tonight, hanging out with your G22 buddies. She's quite the little firecracker, although she doesn't talk much. Well, except with those pistols of hers.
That would be my bodyguard, Sis. And I know you spared her life. That's why I'm calling.
I didn't want to fight her. I was only there for Lazo. But she didn't give me much choice.
It was under my orders, Mike. But I didn't realize you would be there. Else, I would have instructed Sis to behave differently.
So should I ask what G22 is doing in Moscow? You guys sure seem to get around.
It's a rather long answer, Mike. One I'd like to discuss more, if you'd be up for it.
Is your bodyguard invited? If so, I'll need body armor.
I'm afraid it's required she be present. We're not supposed to be apart. It's how G22 operates in the field. But like you, I tend to bend the rules for the sake of the greater good. I'll leave the choice up to you, but I can't wait long. If you want to discuss your future, then meet me at the following coordinates. It isn't far. And come alone.
All right. But I better not be walking into an ambush. And tell Sis to keep her distance.
I will do so. I will not wait long, Mike. So if you want to speak to me, you'll have to do it soon.
Okay. That is indicative of the intelligence world. It's a lot of smoke and mirrors, a lot of oh, that's tempting. I'm so tempted. What's this next one? That seems worthless. Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna do it. And then the next time I get promoted, I'll get my 5th strike finally. So that I can do. I'll do this. Ha! Ha! He has to be running. He's not running yet. Ha! Flying knee. Ha! Okay. Let's let me buy some more shock traps. Let's buy intel. Let's buy all of it. All intel bought. Shock traps. Right, she's suspending the day in the shooting range. No one's looking up. You want me to research? Yeah. Okay, let's check our intel real quick. Let's see. Alright, let's go meet Albatross. Mysterious G22 cell leader Albatross wants to meet. He might know a thing or two about your mission in Halbeck. Acquired a dossier on Albatross, the enigmatic representative of the covert organization known as G22. Okay. It's been a busy night for him. Down to St. Petersburg and back, and now he's meeting.
Beautiful night. Let's not ruin it by shooting each other.
It's all right, sis. Hello, Mike. No trouble finding the place, I hope.
You wanted to meet face to face. Why?
I wanted to talk about you and the organization I represent. You spared Sis's life. For that, you have my thanks.
Sorry it came to that. I didn't want to fight her, but the situation didn't leave much time for talking. Although she's not much of a talker, I take it.
She's a mute. Let's walk. Sis will make sure we're not interrupted.
All right. So, what did you want to talk about?
I know to all outward appearances you're a rogue agent. I also know about Alpha Protocol, and in your case, it's being used for its intended purpose.
Wasn't my choice, really. One of my associates made the decision for me.
I disagree. You had other options, I'm sure. Did enacting Alpha Protocol change your mission?
No.
Then you should be proud of your accomplishment.
What accomplishment?
It's not often that one gets to turn the tools of their own government against them, and for the right reasons. And Alpha Protocol? It is a powerful tool.
Between Halbeck and you, I'm beginning to feel like everyone knows about Alpha Protocol.
It may seem that way. I'd argue you're simply traveling in a smaller circle here, on the fringe of international politics.
I don't know what you want, Albatross. G22's agenda? Doesn't seem like you have one.
No. We have aspirations, as does any government. But we believe that agendas are accomplished by careful study and observation. If the status quo is disrupted, it makes predicting triggers and events more difficult.
You sound like one of the analysts of Alpha Protocol I know.
Alpha Protocol has always had someone in that role. It helps them function as intended, no matter what iteration of the program. It's an odd thing. A government-sponsored program whose purpose is to prevent being policed by its own government. Now, what kind of foundation is that for a country?
I guess you have to trust your country and act in its best interests.
Do you trust your country?
I do. I believe in the mission.
I propose we become allies.
What, I'd become a member of G22?
No. I propose we cooperate. You will find that as extensive as Alpha Protocol's leftover safe houses and gadgets are, well, G22 has access to much more.
And the price?
Let us say I owe you. You've already paid me, in the only currency I value. What do you say?
All right. I need all the friends I can get. And for some reason, I trust you.
You won't regret it, Mike. We're out of time, I'm afraid. Thank you for listening to me, Mike. I know you have a great deal of work ahead of you.
Albatross, I need to know something.
Yes. What?
This business with Halbeck. I can still prevent it, right? There's a way to stop them. This isn't going to end well, is it?
Mike, it never does.
Agent Thornton is contacted by Albatross, the cell leader for G22. Thornton agreed to meet him and insists, apparently his bodyguard, at a local park after a conversation concerning G22 and their motives and Agent Thornton's role in confronting Halbeck. Albatross offered Thornton an alliance largely because Agent Thornton spared Sis's life on the yacht. Thornton agreed to the alliance with Albatross and the two parted on good terms. G22 and Thornton are allied. New vendor options open through G22 connections. I could definitely tell from the way that Albatross talks and walks and speaks, like, he's definitely, I feel like he's got, the way he operates, he has to have case officer experience. He knows how to run sources. He's trained in tradecraft. So he's done like CIA type field work, something like some kind of intelligence agency field work as a case officer or as a core collector. But he also has a very analytical mind. So he might have done time if he's American, which actually, let's check. Does it give you a nationality for his for Albatross? Let's take a look. Individual, select Albatross. Okay, there we go. Oh. Little is known of codename Albatross. It is believed he is a former CIA analyst who faked his death and surgically altered his face and fingerprints. How a low-ranking nonviolent analyst were turned bleeding in the cell of the covert G22 organization is even more difficult to understand. Whether or not Albatross shares the identity with the former CIA analyst who was responsible for the murders of the other individuals within his division, he should be approached with caution and taken in by any means necessary. Albatross rarely becomes directly involved in an operation. In the rare occasions he does, he is accompanied by his bodyguard, codenamed Sis. The exact relationship between the two is unknown, but any attempt to apprehend Albatross must have a plan for dealing with Sis first. Cell leaders at G22 are required to be accompanied by a bodyguard at all times, and to travel alone or to send one's bodyguard on a mission alone is a violation of G22 protocol. Well, leads into maybe he somehow learned tradecraft. Then again, if he's CIA, even if I remember correctly, even the analysts at CIA learn tradecraft. Like, you have to go through the farm, Camp Perry, and learn tradecraft, basics of tradecraft. And then you go on to your job. Some people go on to be analysts. Some people go on to work DS&T. Some people go on to be targeting officers, where you kind of blur the line between case officer and analyst, because what you're doing with targeting officers, my understanding is correct, you're kind of doing two things. You are targeting who needs to be recruited, and sometimes you do those recruitments, and you're also targeting who needs to be taken out next in the chain if you are taking down some kind of network. So you kind of have that dual job. And I can't remember if it was Nadia Bakos. I think I was reading her dossier, not a dossier, but her autobiography about her time at the agency as a targeting officer. And she did mention that she worked analysis, and then she went to Iraq and was like, oh, for the first time, now she's operating undercover, has a false identity, is interrogating sources, all that stuff. So no, it tracks. I guess he really took to the tradecraft well enough to know how to disappear, but clearly had an analytical mind. I was going to say he is very much like an analyst, and so that was just confirmed there. That's a dangerous dude. Knowledge is power, especially in those circles. So I'm glad that he's on my side. Let's see if there's anything new about Parker. working. Maybe I have to download it from my email. Mr. Thornton, as long as we're working together, I will share access to our black market channels. When you log into Clearinghouse, you'll have access to G22 Supply Network. Cool. Huh. This from South Dakota. Those math. Applications of perturbation theory on social hysteria. So he is a former agency. His wife died of alcohol-related illness, and Molly Patricia is survived by daughter DMS Parker seems to have dropped all communication with her family. His record. He's just mathematically brilliant, worker bee for the State Department. I only have like $4,000 or $2,000. Whoops. Well, I'm out of money now. What kind of weapons you got for me? Ritter Gruppen Cutlass. I don't know what. I think that's a fucking South African pistol. That is not a 5.7. That's a fucking Glock. Glock doesn't make 5.7. That is definitely not a fucking 50 caliber pistol. I can fucking tell you that. That could be a 45. That is a 5.7. Huh. That's expensive though. That is super fucking expensive. How about extended magazine? That's what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's see what we got for rifles. So Ritter Gruppen, who made the Ripper. So they're saying that Glock also makes HK products. You gotta love the fucking logic here, because apparently FN and Smith & Wesson are the same, and Glock and HK are the same. They didn't give a fuck about the fucking accuracy of that shit. But I wonder what that is. Where they fail at fucking I can buy. There we go. How about ammo here? Where they fail in accuracy on the tactical shit, they fucking more than make up for it on the tradecraft stuff. Like, espionage is definitely a prime thing for an RPG, like, to where I'm surprised it hasn't been done more often. I will say this, like, why is his stealth suit a fucking motorcycle jumper suit? Like, what is up with that? Alright. Let's pseudo. The night's young and there's work to be done. No. Okay, we're Gucci. I should update these pistols soon. I'm still running the basics. See what kind of money I can get. Wonder if where's Sis's that there is an option to give it back to her, but I remember there being a I remember there being a negative consequence to handing back the locket, so I just held on to it this time. Usually I hand it back because I'm like, I don't need this, but let's see if it's around here somewhere. There's the glass eye. Let's see, is it upstairs somewhere? Because it's not there. Or is it over there? No. No. Oh, I still have her locket. What the? Oh, Darcy's photo. Maybe it's in the next safe house. Oh, let me check something on this real quick. Intel. Oh, she likes me for some reason. I can't wait to kill this guy. How about factions? The average G-22 operative is not a trained soldier, and yet these guys are running around with quad nods and assault rifles. VCI, Veteran Combat Initiative. What's the Mozzie? I'm about to look that up. What is the Mozzie? Well, that is an unfortunate name. Apparently, Mozzie, I'm about to look up, there's something else, but Mozzie is apparently, it's jizz. It says in Islamic jurisprudence, Mozzie is the thin, white, sticky fluid released during sexual excitement, which invalidates wudu, ablution, but does not require ghusl, full bath. It's fucking jizz. Alpha protocol. Is this something they just made up? What are the Mozzie? Let's try, So the German army. So, what is the Mozzie though? I don't know. This is confusing me. I kind of want to figure this out. Let's find out what the Mozzie is. Unless they're saying that VCI gets German and U.S. Army dishonorable discharge recruits and then has them bathe in jizz, which would be a really weird initiation. I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess. Huh. Did I learn something today? Huh. Oh. Let's try this then. Let's see. So I just looked up on, I use ChatGPT for research, and I'm looking up, I think I might have an answer. IDF Ground Forces HQ. Yeah, that is it. Okay. I was about to say I thought these guys made some shit up, but apparently GOC Army Headquarters, Commander of the Israeli Ground Forces Army Headquarters is in Hebrew Mifkedet Zrora HaYabasha, which is abbreviated to Mozzie. This is, I'm learning some stuff here. Okay. Yeah. So, for going off of that, then it seems that, and this is also incidentally why I use ChatGPT for research, because I would have been searching for fucking an hour or two looking for that. I will say this before I delve back into the game. If you are a writer and you use AI for research or to organize your original thoughts, like you're not asking the AI to give you original thoughts, you are saying, here are my thoughts, are they logically coherent? If you do that, I don't have any problem with that. I've never had a problem with that. I've started doing that recently myself, just to organize thoughts and do research. And that's what it's meant to do as a tool. It's the problem becomes if you have it generate stuff. So if you have AI generate plot points, if you have AI generate any prose for you, you're plagiarizing, because how it generates those is people illegally take text from books that are published, feed it to the AI, and have it learn how to write that way. Thankfully, it still will not produce anything good at this point as far as quality-wise, but to me, it's like that you have to do that legwork. Research, yeah, because To me, all I'm using, the difference between using the AI to do the research and using Google is it eliminates the false leads that I would run into until I finally found what I was looking for. So it speeds up research. But even then, I still have to double check what the AI brings back to me because sometimes it flat out makes shit up. But yeah, AI is a good research tool. It is absolutely a good research tool. And on the artistic side, as far as making images, like I wouldn't fault somebody if they were trying to work out a concept for how they were going to draw something or how they're going to put together a cover, and they had AI do a mock-up for their own personal reference point, and then they made the thing from scratch using the mock-up as a guide. I'd have to ask my artist friends how they feel about that. I think personally that would be fine. You're not publishing what the AI did. You're using it as a guide and then building something from there. But people that use AI on their book covers, to me, like actually like having it generated, then taking that image, oh, I did 2 things in Pixlr, so now I'm going to run forward with it. I'm like, just like how it learns how to write, that's how it learns how to do art, is by plagiarization. So now I'm not down with AI for generative purposes outside of, like I said, that concept, and then building from there for visual arts. For the written word, now you don't have it generate anything. Fact check, sure. Consistency, continuity check, sure. I'd even say if you want to use it for spell check, you can. I don't like feeding words into it, so I would avoid that. But I wouldn't say that invalidates you as a writer if you use it for spell check. But the minute you use it to generate a plot point or to generate dialogue, now you've lost the title of writer at that point. But veering back into the conversation here, so apparently VCI hires Israelis, Americans, and Germans, and they're looking for people with bad service records. That's some sketch shit. Okay. Okay. Well, what did I miss? I went through all those. Did I need to scroll through this? I went through that one. I'll scroll down this one. Oh, 100% now. Cool, cool. I went through this one. New mission available. We're not going to go there yet. Okay. Check my service record out real quick. Oh, I got 2 points for that? Oh, I can just spend it right now. Cool. All right, now I can start working on the other stuff. I really just wanted this, the ability to do this. Let's see. Let's see your martial arts skill, buddy. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah! That's my favorite combo right there. That reminds me of Solid Snake. Nice little fucking roundhouse. Tornado kick right there. Hey, you catch you with that fucking roundhouse, you're done. Yeah, that's like, you see how high that kick is? So we can get him to do it one more time. His head is like right there at that base of that chin. If his foot connects with that, you are done. You are going to fucking sleep. You are in lights out, night night. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Fuck it. Dunzo. Dun. Alright, well, let's go fucking kill some more people. Let's investigate these weapon shipments. Habek's prototype missiles are being moved through the Leningradsky station in Moscow on the cargo train Buran. Find the train and search it for the clues as to its destination. We got acquired information on Dmitry Dragon's presence at the train station. Dmitry is a well-connected member of the Russian mob. Disgruntled mercenary has left some valuables unintended for you to swipe. Courier has placed a sniper rifle in the train yard, and you have acquired a dossier on the VCI, a mercenary force operating at the mission site. Well.
Ready? Damn it! Open fire! Shoot!
Must be a small army out there.
Or just the Russians sucking combat.
Come out, or I'll shoot through those boxes you're crouching behind.
Wouldn't want that.
American. CIA. I am surprised I did not hear you in Moscow.
I'm on vacation.
So you come here for the scenery? Or are you here to catch a train, darling?
Let's ditch the interrogation. You're here for the missiles, so let's not play games.
Darling, I do not play games. And apparently neither do you.
She's not cold?
But we should talk. I do not want to shoot you, as I only have so many bullets.
Could have fooled me.
Oh, that's gonna hurt.
Them? They didn't take many bullets. You, I'm not so sure it would be as easy. I propose a deal. I am here for the same reason you are, to find this Halbech train. We work together, we both get what we want.
Stay out of my way and we'll get along fine.
I accept your terms. Do not harm my men and they will not fire on you. Is it a deal?
Well, considering you have the drop on me, then it sounds like a deal. For now.
That is good. Because I think we have company.
Who are the guys in the tracksuits?
No idea. They may be guarding the shipment.
Anything up here I can grab? Nothing up here to grab.
Looks like I've walked into the middle of a turf war.
Hope you're not planning on getting involved.
May not have much choice.
Just remember why you're here, Mike.
Oh, damn! Fucked him up. Fucked him up good. Now there's something to unlock over here. First, get these. Good. I'll get in there a second. I want to get through first. What do we have in here? Nothing else in here? No money to grab? I could use money. Money would be nice. Alright. Not gonna go that way just yet. Y'all got money? Oh, there's money. Hey, $2,000. That's a good start. Oh. I could have gone in through there. Okay. Fuck doors. Let's see if there's anything else to loot around here. Nothing on this ground floor. I'll check that out in a minute. Money. Give me money. How does what's her face say it in Parks and Rec? Actually, it's both of them. Both the Sapersteins.
Just hacked a security system, but not sure what it was for.
Looks like it's unlocked some doors to the neighboring building. Watch out, Mike. I'm picking up movement on that water tower.
Great. Snipers on the tower.
Snipers down. Come back my way. They really ought to differentiate friendly from fucking relaxed status foe, because they look the same. That's why I accidentally shot that fucking G22 guy in fucking Taipei, because I thought I was a fucking bad guy. So I was like, oh fuck. So I can peek around the corner. Any more snipers? Up down there's one more. I said there was a sniper rifle for me right here somewhere. I'm gonna kill this guy. Night night. Oh yeah, money. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. Heal me up. Oh, I'm gonna kill this guy. Oh, oh no, no, I'm not. There's a sniper rifle for the work with. Someone saw something. down. You gonna get across that way? Get some better instincts. Bitch, you bought children's hospital. Shut up. Oh, fucking bitch. As you can tell, I legitimately have a deep-seated hatred of Russians. Oh, what do we have here? Well, well, well.
Tango squad.
Oh, the overtime. Sack of potatoes for your fucking family. Oh, I did not mean to hurt him. Whoops. I'm gonna run now. Oh, he took it in stride. Money? That's the money. Oh, I'm glad I backtracked. There's more money to be had. Yeah. And how back data acquired. Oh, that's nice. What's over here? Oh, this must be where I entered. Yeah. Yeah, I dropped down the stairs. Yeah. Come on. No ladders. mission. Oh, I gotta take that guy out. Oh, yeah. Beautiful. I can go back down and get that money. Oh, contact. Damn it! Run faster, fucker. You don't look like being a room Andrew Russian shot. I lessened the resistance before they compromised me, so just gonna go ahead and just burn through that, and then we're going to I saw money over here. Where was it? How do I get up there? Not open. Well, I don't see anything else. There's that. I could use that. check my objectives real quick. Locate the Buron. Find Dimitri. Okay, well, Dimitri escaped, killed Dimitri, get the barricade.
Walked into a toy store. It's like the shipment's ready to go to its client.
We're not going to have time to warn the local authorities. And they won't have time to confiscate the weapons before they're moved out. It'd be safer to destroy them. According to the station layouts, there should be a storage room across the tracks.
Found the shipping manifests, but no mention of the missiles. Weapons, a lot of them, are coming through this train yard, but not the ones we're looking for.
All right, get out of there then. It still could help us.
Be right there. Just need to change the destination address.
Hey, Grigori?
Actually, I'll ship them to Grigori. He'll appreciate the present.
Mike, we don't have time. Never mind.
You better appreciate this, Grigori. So much for getting out of here the easy way.
Dina was not happy with that decision.
That must be Dimitri.
Michael, I did not realize you knew how to kill so well, so thoroughly. Seeing you in action makes me want to debrief you.
It's a little cold for that, but, thanks, I think.
And so polite. Maybe I should keep a more careful eye on you.
Look all you want, but tell me what you're doing here first. You're mercenaries. Who's your employer?
Michael, I am not one to kiss and tell.
Fine, I'll find out eventually.
Yes, especially if we were to keep working together. We could make our trip to Moscow a quick one, and efficient.
You're kidding.
It is not marriage I am proposing, Michael. But is the thought so unappealing, I am hurt. I will be in touch, Michael. I think we will have much to discuss, you and
I won't promise I'll listen.
I will wait until you hear my offer first, but it will not be long, I promise.
Intelligence indicates Halbech's prototype missiles are being moved to Leningradsky Station in Moscow on the cargo train Burin. Agent Thornton infiltrated the station to find the train in search of clues as to its destination. Shortly upon arrival, Agent Thornton encountered a mercenary, C. Engaged in a firefight with guards at the station, according to reports, she had been hired by the Veteran Combat Initiative. Agreeing to an alliance to defeat the remaining guards, Agent Thornton agreed to side with C temporarily. That's redundant. Making his way through Leningradsky Station, Agent Thornton encountered guards of VCI soldiers. Thornton used a crane at the station to smash into the train yard, citing as a necessary gesture to reach the Burin. Agent Thornton located the Burin and the weapons it contained. Upon locating the weapons shipment, Thornton rerouted the weapons to a local informant, Grigori. During Thornton's assault on the train yard, a prominent local gang lieutenant, Dmitri, was taken out in the firefight. After confronting more thugs in the train yard, Thornton ran into C a second time. After exchanging words, the two parted ways without a fight. Chances of running into C in the Moscow again are high. She remains a potential contact and handler for future missions. Once the intel from the mission is analyzed at the safe house, it is believed Agent Thornton will have enough information to track down the next lead in Moscow. New email, huh? There you go, replenish some stuff. I actually have fucking excuse me. Check the email. Send this to Scarlet. I kind of want to say this one, even though I know it's going to piss her off. Tell Halbech I've been naughty. I need a spanking. Well, I appreciate your offer. I already have a mother. Thanks. Please don't email me with flirtatious banter. Contact me if you're willing to make yourself useful. I'm gonna cheat a little bit. I want to look up how does she react if you flirt with her on email. Okay. All right. Well, now I know how to respond. So I looked it up. I was curious. I wanted to do the playful one because that's fucking funny, but I was getting the vibe that if you lean into the flirtation, she does not like that whatsoever. You have to play hard to get with her. Oh, she likes me a lot. 30,000. Oh, that was a good play. Now, I was torn after I did it because I was like, initially I was like, what am I gonna do with these weapons? But then I was like, okay, you know what? I'll set it to my asset. But then on the one hand, I was like, do I really want to give a Russian that many fucking guns? But at the same time, reading it, I feel like I made the right choice because he's going to give it so Russians kill other Russians, and I'm 100% cool with that. So that is fine. Ha! No problem, my good man. Just make sure you sell those guns to kids. Maybe give them a bonus heroin for buying 3 or more guns. I kind of want to do that. I'll just be direct. So I made some money on that. Oh, I made some good money. No intel to buy. I do need to buy some first aid kits. Have some shock traps too. Oh, it's probably something we could sell here. Yeah. I've been sitting on this money this whole time? Yeah, I'm not gonna use any of that shit. I could sell that for 40,000. Yeah, I'm not gonna use it, so might as well. Let's go back to buy. I think it's time we treated ourselves to a new pistol, don't you think? Maybe a Glock. Well, actually, for 15,000, I get more fucking balance across the board. 80. I'm not gonna fucking go 80,000. I kind of want to do Glock because that is a gun I actually own. But this is better and cheap. Well, not that one. This is better and cheaper. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that. Buy. And let's upgrade our rifle. Also cheaper. Buy. I'm going to buy that too. Let's go. Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, I'll stay with that. Accessories. Okay. Let's sell. Oh, crap. Let me go back. Forgot something. So sell. Oh, I'm making money now. I got that mad money. Cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, y'all. I am not getting that because fuck wearing daps. Anyone who's ever had to wear daps knows daps are fucking shit. Makes me laugh when I see all these fucking SWAT guys in the U.S. that run around wearing fucking daps like they're cool guys, and I'm just like, nah, dog. That shit's whack. I don't touch that shit. The only time I ever wore daps was because they made me wear daps. That's the only fucking reason. Alright, so we're doing good on that. I'm not gonna infiltrate the embassy with this. I'm gonna switch over to yeah. So no, I can't kill any of the Marines in the embassy. It's got to be non-lethal force only. So we'll make this the last mission of the night. Unless we get a really juicy one after this. Head to the U.S. Embassy in Moscow and contact Sergei Surkov, a local prominent businessman. Why is a local prominent businessman have an office at the U.S. Embassy in Moscow? That makes no sense. They didn't think that one through. Meet at his office or make him an American.
Turn up anything, Mina?
The name Grigori provided. Sergei Surkov. He's well connected in Moscow, and he may know what Halbech's plans are.
Any idea where I can find him?
I've confirmed he's at the American Embassy now. He should be there for the next few hours, if his schedule holds.
Good to hear. Is something wrong?
Something's interfering with the signal. I'm going to switch to another frequency.
What the hell?
Mike, I understand you're going after Surkov.
I suppose it's too much to ask to give me some warning before you interrupt my calls.
We don't have a lot of time. I know about your mission, and I can assist you in getting to Surkov. When you arrive at the embassy, I can patch into your frequency and provide support as your handler. I think you'll find G22's resources are considerable.
Alright. I could use all the help I can get.
Excellent. I have your frequency. I'll contact you when you reach the embassy, and we can go from there.
I'll get my gear and head out.
All right. One last thing, Mike. I'd prefer infiltrating the embassy quietly. If things should get difficult, however.
I'll be ready. Expecting trouble?
Always.
Great.
What happened? I got cut off.
Mina, I think Albatross is going to be joining us at the embassy.
What?
No time to explain. But I think we need to reach Surkov now. So this is the embassy, huh? I was hoping for something a little cheerier.
There's still no contact from G22. Do you want to call
Mike,
them?
this is Albatross. Our surveillance indicates you're at the embassy perimeter. Can you confirm?
I'm guessing that feedback means you've cut me off from my handler.
I've locked down your signal to keep radio traffic to a minimum. It's a low probability embassy security will pick up our conversation, but I'm worried about other interests.
Understood. Has your surveillance picked up anything else?
We're checking the embassy grounds now. No sign of hostiles. Yet.
Alright, let's see what we got at the front door.
Embassy guards. Standard issue weapons. According to our intelligence, the embassy hasn't been alerted, so they shouldn't be expecting trouble. Still, approach with caution.
Always.
I'll try this way. If not, I'll restart the mission. I don't think he'll see me from here. Go wide, avoid him. Oh, I might not be able to avoid him. What the hell?
Good. The ladder should grant you roof access.
I just wasted 2 twink darts. Alright, let's go in there. Ah, fuck.
I'm reading a C4 explosion in your area.
Sounds like the embassy guards
DCI are attacking the building.
They don't get some help, they're gonna die. Any idea how
Helping
many?
them won't help us accomplish our objective. Let them to that DCI numbers for us.
Let's see if we can even the odds for the guards.
Good combination. Someone walk out. What we got here? There's like cut the okay. Drop, no thanks. So I have to drop here. Let's see if they saw the commotion. What's up, guys? Any money I missed on the way here? Well, they got off way easy. I killed their buddies, so I just gave them a nap.
Reinforcements are being deployed. They're rappelling from the chopper onto the ledge outside the building.
Oh, we're gonna die now. Sorry, buddy.
The circle is close. Picking up his radio.
Oh, that was close. Alright, that's it. No more nice guy. I'll take that money though. Sir, you sir?
Have you come to kill me? Whatever you're being paid, I can pay more.
Turn up the feed. I want to hear his voice clearly. Good. You've got his attention. Now we get his cooperation.
Surkov, I am not here for your money, only information. But right now, I want to get you out of here, safely.
Very well. I do not know who these attackers are, but I do know this embassy.
Well done. Let's see what he has to share.
The embassy security systems are our problem. The explosion has triggered the automatic security gates. They must be disabled if we want to escape the building.
So I need to find the security terminal and then override the codes.
Yes, the terminal is upstairs. But in the monitoring room next to us, there is a maintenance ladder. Take the ladder to the main security room upstairs. Unlock the gates. Then I can meet up with you at the courtyard. We don't have much time.
room Surkov mentioned should be close by. Once inside, look for a maintenance ladder leading up to the 4th floor.
Okay. My question is, why? Oh, what the hell is happening here?
Let me see if I can open the maintenance hatch by remote.
Okay, nothing I can do from here. But why is? Let me get into this alarm just to see how long this will go. Seems to work for the moment. Why does the Russian national know the embassy security layout so well?
They've deployed several groups on the roof. Be careful.
That's honestly not even like a full-on anti-Russian sentiment. No foreign national should know the layout of your fucking security that well. That is a security risk and a half.
VCI are getting ahead of you, and it looks like they're hacking the embassy systems.
Bravo squad, moving out.
All sections report to base.
Did it. Security gate's unlocked. Now all I have to do is get out of here.
Rendezvous with Surkoff in the main courtyard.
Delta here.
He should
We're
be on
moving
his way
out.
there now.
Look at that computer. Down. Hack this real quick. Quick work. Uh-huh.
They've taken control of the elevators on the upper floors. I'm trying to shut them down and cut off further reinforcements.
Perfect. Yeah, I got it perfect.
Done. But one team slipped through.
Yeah, you thought I was smart? Let's get to that door on the other side and get that fucking briefcase. You know what? Already compromised. Might as well. Less important that they fucking know that I may not detect you. Okay. Well, I could drop down from there, I think.
I'm picking up BCI transmissions. Looks like reinforcements are entering the embassy.
Unit 6 reporting location 3.
Surkov's at the front door. Provide cover. Don't let him get shot, or this was all for nothing.
Moving.
Tango Bogey Niner, initiating search.
Presume you helped me because I can help you.
I'm here to find out what Halbeck's doing in Moscow, Surkov. I've been told you're the man to talk to.
Should I be honored? But Halbeck? Why?
It's my responsibility to find out what they're doing here in Moscow.
Your
and stop them.
responsibility? Forgive me, Mr. Thornton, but my understanding was that you are a rogue agent.
That doesn't make me any less responsible to my country or to the world, Mr. Surkov. Can you help me?
I will, gladly. Halbeck is smuggling weapons through Moscow. Was your country not already aware of this?
I'm not sure how much my government really knows. There seems to be protocols in place to blind them to their own actions.
I do not know who Halbeck's contact is in Moscow, but it will not take me long to find out.
I appreciate the cooperation.
As I appreciate you saving my life, Mr. Thornton. I think our responsibility to our countries is something we see eye to eye on.
Glad to hear it, Surkov. I look forward to hearing from you.
I only tranked them. I didn't kill them. I did not kill embassy guards. I tranked them. Let's check this. Enemies tranquilized. 4. That's all I did. All the fucking dudes that got tranked were fucking, all the embassy guards were tranked. That's horseshit. They're putting those deaths on me. I took measures. I took fucking measures. That's horseshit. Straight horseshit. Oh, she's gonna be mad. Champion chick. Okay. Out of curiosity, do you on all your sorties walk up and introduce yourself to every uniformed soldier you see? Let's see, let's buy one of those. Buy 2 of those. Buy 4 of those. No intel to buy. All sold out, huh? Let's see. It said new dossiers on Scarlet Lake. Let's see. Contact. So we can do this last one and then we'll call it a night. Let me just take a look. Ex-Stasi agent. So she's early 40s. This came out in 2010. If 2010, she's like 41 or 42. So let's say 40. Let's say 40. Let's say 43 at the high end. So 43 in 2010. Makes her 33 in 2000. This means 67. If she was Stasi, oh, I guess actually, yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, that would actually track. So 40, she's probably like 43. It says here, her career barely began by the time the Stasi was expelled. So the East German police, East German secret police, that's who the Stasi are. And though they were some very brutal and very efficient spies. So it says she was recruited at it says she was recruited at 18. She was born in 67, 18 would be 85. And then, yeah, she wouldn't have much more. Let's see. Oh. Trusted. C likes me more than Albatross, but C wants to fuck me. I'll get that back up eventually. She likes me the most. You notice nobody here dislikes me. I'm really good at that. Alright, let's go meet Surkov real quick. And then this will be the end for tonight.
Mr. Thornton, I'm glad you were able to make it. I have the information you requested.
Glad to hear it, Mr. Surkov.
Sergei, please. After the incident at the embassy, I'm glad we can talk under more relaxed circumstances, without the armor.
Yeah, wearing civilian clothes is starting to feel out of place the way things are going.
Understood. Mr. Thornton, Michael, as I said, I was able to track down the information you requested. After reading your dossier, however, I had a proposal for you.
I'm in a hurry. Send the intel to my PDA and let's leave it at that.
Very well. I will have the information sent to you. And thank you again for saving my life, Michael.
Whoa there, big guy. Didn't see you there. You been there the whole time?
My apologies. Champion Chick is here to see me, Mr. Thornton. If you are going after Braco, then I am in need of protection while you're away.
Nothing better than a walking wall, I guess. That medal for real?
Champion Chick won it in the Olympics. Boxing, as a matter of fact.
Yeah, I won some too. In shooting and martial arts. Have fun, you two.
I didn't mean to be so brusque with that. I did not mean to be that brusque. I thought I was just like, let me show you a PDA.
So you and Surkov met at the embassy. during the attack.
I could have timed it better had I known the VCI was planning to assault the place.
But you survived, even if many of the Marines stationed at the embassy did not. An unfortunate coincidence. Who knew those mercenaries would choose that moment to attack?
It was my fault. I don't think it was a coincidence. I'm sure my arrival provoked it somehow.
Now, don't be down on yourself. No one knew the embassy was going to be attacked, did they?
Someone did.
Well, I hear most of the Marines died doing their duty, and the VCI suffered some casualties, I imagine, but probably not much. But you handled yourself exceptionally well. You must have had help. You're truly a skilled agent, Mr. Thornton. But one man against several highly trained squads? No, the odds aren't that good.
Is that your way of asking if I had allies? Fuck off, Leyland. Next time wear a billboard with your motivation on it. It'd be more subtle.
You're testing my limits, Thornton.
Good, you overconfident prick. You've already stepped on my last nerve. Don't expect any manners out of me.
Well, if it hadn't been for that attack in Moscow, I doubt if anyone would have known you were in the city. You certainly kept a low profile.
I'm not in broadcasting or marketing, so that shouldn't surprise you.
I don't know. It seems you still make an impression on the fairer sex, no matter what the age difference is.
What are you talking about?
Z. In mercenary circles, she's something of an old reliable.
Is that why she's on your payroll?
Ah, so you backtracked that, did you? Very good. But back to the reason you were at the embassy. Surkov.
Yeah, I sort of expected more from ex-KGB when I met him, but maybe that's part of his charm.
So you know about his past?
Yep, him going legit, starting his corporation. Sorry, corporations. Trying to bring capitalism to Russia, the whole bit.
I see. You didn't seem to have much trouble getting information out of Surkov. I imagine you two had a cordial talk while the bullets were flying.
He cooperated. I think he appreciated the fact I acted like a professional. I don't know if he fully trusted me then, but...
But he did tell you who had the Hellbeck missiles. And he gave you a name.
Yes. Konstantin Brayko.
Ah, Brayko. What is it about the younger generation? At least Surkov was a businessman. They pretend to obey the law. But Konstantin, now there's a story I'd like to hear. Up-and-coming Russian mobster meets rogue American agent. What could the two of you possibly talk about?
How video killed the radio star.
You're talking too much, man. It should have been more efficient if you just stayed silent. Let's check this computer real quick. Nothing there. Ah! Okay, so that's what it looks like when Michael Thornton's coming for you. But yeah, we're going to call it a night there. It's a good place to stop as any. It takes away the fun knowing that Americans were so naive. And even today, a lot of them still are. Like, obviously, a lot of people woke up. Like, I was this naive when this game came out. Like, I didn't know that. I didn't know that Russia was as much of a threat as it was, and the signs were there. Like, books were written about this in the 2000s. The opposition to the color revolutions throughout Eastern Europe was well documented. Obviously, 2008 with the invasion of South Ossetia by Russian forces, also a factor. But I guess in my head, it was just a backroom deal had come to fruition, and Russia was calmed down. At least that's what I thought in my head. So in 2012, when Mitt Romney said that Russia was the biggest threat, geopolitical threat, yeah, I was one of the dumb Americans that was like, yeah, right. Like, you're living in the 80s. They want their foreign policy back. But then 2016 came around, and 2014 came around, because I knew the Russians were the bad guys in 2014 because of their annexation of Crimea and Donetsk and Luhansk. So that was, I was like, oh yeah, Putin is not a good guy. And then there's all the agitprop going on in the U.S. where people were rooting for Putin over Obama. And there's so much smoke, so much smoke, so much smoke. And now it's at the point now where a lot of Americans that weren't aware of the Russian threat are well aware of it now, although there's still a bunch of Americans that still want to be their friends. There's Americans that went to go fight for Russia. I know there's one that was a child molester that tried to evade justice and fled the country, and now he's a drone pilot for the Russian ground forces. Hopefully someone catches up with him soon. And then there was another guy that we thought was dead. We thought he got FPV'd. But apparently he's alive, and he is running around Twitter talking all this fucking junk about how black people are inferior, et cetera, et cetera. So when he left the U.S. for Russia for his traditional values, it was basically, I want to be in a more racist nation. That's really what that came down to. And yeah. So it's now looking back on games like this, like I said, there's a lot of this game that has aged pretty well. That has, you can see it's been researched, and that's all fine and good. But then there's stuff like this part where it's like, obviously there was the inconsistency between, it's a boat in Moscow, but it's really in St. Petersburg, and he just turned around and went right back to Moscow, and I was just like, you don't know your geography. But the fact that I could kind of see it with Grigori, the asset in the bar, because you're running an asset, and as I mentioned in the previous episodes, when you run intelligence operations, you're gonna rub shoulders with people you don't like. You're gonna rub shoulders with unsavory characters, and it makes sense that if you are in Moscow doing intelligence operations, you're gonna have some Russians on the fucking payroll. Like, that only makes sense. You're gonna have people on the payroll from the area you're operating in. So that part, I was like, okay, I don't mind it so much. And then knowing that he was going to sell guns to Russian mobsters that are going to kill each other within Russia, yeah, 100% for that. That don't bother me one whit. But this Surkov guy having all this access to the embassy, knowing the embassy's ins and outs, and him being ex-KGB, I'm like, either that was incredibly naive or they were predicting the future. And I am unfortunately inclined to believe it was incredibly naive. So parts like that don't age well in a lot of these video games. Like I said, up until Russia annexed Crimea, Luhansk, and Donetsk, I think most Americans were under this impression, Russia's our friend, the Cold War is over. And the reality is nothing could have been further from the truth. And if people had been paying attention and doing the research, then they would have seen that. If I had done the research, I would have seen that. But you live and you learn. But overall, this game is still pretty good. We're getting through the third act. There'll be 2 more acts to follow. So it's about a 5-act game, and we're about halfway through the third act. So yeah, 2.5 acts in, so we're about halfway done with the game. So I figure over the next week or so we'll complete this game, and then I'll keep making commentary on it. I really do like the storytelling aspects. Storytelling aspects are great. Just wish they'd done a little bit more research, but as far as intelligence stuff goes, like for a singleton paramilitary off the reservation, as it were, then this is good stuff. One of my favorite games. Is an underrated game. But yeah, we'll finish this game, and we'll find another game to play. Maybe it's R6 Vegas. Maybe it's Ghost Recon Future Soldier. I'll go through some games that we could look into and play. But I think what I'm thinking is for the games where it's more single mission, light on the story, and we're focusing on the tactical stuff, I'll make those in the long form videos. I'll start recording gameplay footage of that, splice it all together, do some voiceover for it, and call it a day. But for games like this where it's more rich story narrative, those are games I would prefer to stream live. So we'll figure out what we're gonna do next, and we'll go forward from there. But for anyone that tuned in, thank you for tuning in, and anyone who tunes in after the fact, feel free to watch my socials. I post on Instagram and Twitter when I'm going live. If I'm planning not to do announcements, sometimes I just hop on, but if I'm going to announce it, it's going to be on Twitter or Instagram. Just subscribe to me there, or you can subscribe on YouTube, or you can subscribe on Twitch and tune in. I would really like to keep this going, and get into this habit of analyzing games and talking about the geopolitical aspects, the tactical aspects, the story writing aspects, because I am a writer, I am an author. So that's another aspect I'd like to get into as well, and analyze it from a writer's perspective. So